Hi everybody, welcome back to Wellness with Sophie. You may have noticed once again I was MIA for a whole of the week. My health has really been taking its toll recently. I won't go into too much detail, I'm absolutely fine. I've just been going through a few different viruses and bugs and flus and all of that sort of stuff, but hopefully that's it now. But it's always just an incredible reminder of how important it is to look after your health and to look after yourself as well. So please make sure you're doing the same for you as well. On today's episode, I would love to take you through an incredible breathing exercise that I actually learned during the COVID pandemic. So probably late 2020, early 2021. And it was by an incredible health practitioner called Kat Lilith, who actually came into our team corporately and taught us many different exercises to sort of deal with our mental health at the time. But this was really one that not only just stuck with me, but stuck with our whole team in general. And I always remember her asking us, like, when we first learned it, like, do you think back to when you are stressed and how your breathing changes so much, and then think back to how when you are at peace or maybe excited and your breath changes every single time. And heart math really gives us a very intentional way to breathe and connect both the heart and the brain to bring us to a much more coherent state and a real sense of balance and calm. I find this exercise so incredibly beneficial. I love the idea. We know our heart is so powerful. We know our brain is so powerful. And if we can get them working in sync together, it's so incredibly important to really bring this sense of balance and peace whenever you might need it. I will say, if you can hear any funny noises in the background, it is my dog. He's sat next to me. He's attached to me these days, I think, because I've been unwell. So hopefully he doesn't distract you too much as I take you through this breathing exercise. What I also love about this is that it is so simple to do. It might take you a few times to sort of remember the process, or that's why I'm making this video as well, so you can come back to it at any point and hear my voice and I can take you through it. But it's so easy to use. Some examples of when I use this: I use it before going into meetings. If I know that I have a lot to say and I need to make a point, and I know there could be some pushback on maybe opinions, I use this to really bring myself into the best possible balance and state of mind before I go in, and it gives me so much more mental clarity to say what I need to say with conviction and in a really in a way that I want to be able to say it. I also notice it changes people around me as well. If you do it as a team, it's even better, but even just doing it as an individual, it can have such an incredible impact on the people around you. I do it sometimes if I can't sleep and I'm getting ready to go to bed and I know that I'm not that tired, and it usually knocks me out straight away. I'll do it if I'm having an argument with my husband in the moment, and I'll just take myself through it silently. I don't know if he knows or not, and it just brings me much more to a balanced state of mind to be able to respond and to try to de-escalate things potentially. So you can use it in so many different ways. It can also just be a wellness technique you wake up to every morning as well. It doesn't have to be a solution to an issue. It can be something that you use just to continuously be in a state of calm and balance and coherence and connect your heart and mind throughout the day. So I'm going to take you through this exercise now together. I'm actually going to do it. I would love you to follow along. It's very short, so it won't take you a lot of time. But the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is just to get comfortable wherever you're sat. If your feet are on the floor, I'm going to ask you to flatten the soles of your feet to the ground. This just really helps us to connect to the earth and really ground ourselves in that grounding energy. Relax your shoulders. I always say lengthen your spine, but comfortably. You should still be sat very comfortably with relaxed shoulders as well. And I'm going to encourage you to close your eyes. And as you do that, just focus on your breath. Notice how your breath may become a little bit longer A little bit deeper with each inhalation. And when you are ready, I want you to bring your attention to your heart and your chest area. If you feel a desire to do it, you can place your hand over your heart, but it's not necessary. And once again, just focus on your breath, but focus your attention in your chest and in your heart. Focusing on that breathing. And I want you to recall a feeling of love, a feeling of gratitude. And just remember and recall that feeling and how it felt. And just allow your whole body to re-experience that feeling. And send that feeling down all the way to the tips of your toes, all the way to your fingertips, to your head. And then send that feeling out to the space around you. Even if nobody else is in the room with you, just to the space, the close vicinity that you're in. That same feeling that you just refelt, send it out to your surrounding area. Send that feeling out a little bit further, maybe to the rest of your household. Or if you're in your office, to the rest of your office, to the people. Maybe it's your husband, your partner, your kids. Maybe it's your pets. Send that same feeling out to them. And then finally send that feeling out to any tasks or anything important that you have in this week ahead. Maybe there's an important meeting, maybe you're seeing family. And just let it pour into that moment. And then when you are ready, you can bring yourself back to the video. So I want you just to take a moment to acknowledge, hopefully you followed along, but acknowledge how you feel in this moment. I know I feel very different. I woke up this morning, I'm still recovering. I had a few errands to do, excuse me, and I needed a moment, and this is exactly why I recorded this video today. I need a moment just for me to reground myself and to improve my state of well-being and coherence. And I just love that moment where we're breathing through our heart and our energy and intention is in our heart, but we're recalling something in our mind, that memory of love or gratitude or whatever it might be. And I love that connection and how your whole body starts to ease into your chair as you start to re-feel that feeling. I sometimes, to give you an idea, obviously it's super personal to what everybody wants to recall, but sometimes I recall my wedding day and walking down the aisle and just feeling so loved by the people that had turned up to our wedding. And walking towards my husband of now 14 years. I sometimes recall the moment I first picked up my dog in the pet store and I kind of knew that he was going to come home with us. It can be anything. I sometimes recall the first time I held my niece. It can be absolutely anything. Or like, though those are moments I feel like of love. When I think of gratitude, it might be like how I felt when I landed my big break in my career. The gratitude I have to wake up every single day and roll over to my husband, who's super loving and, I get to spend my life with. So it really can be an array of different things. It's so personal to you. There's no wrong or right. As long as you have that feeling and you allow your whole body to re-experience it, then I think that's what's powerful. And then just sending it out to anything that you need to. And maybe that's yourself, and that's absolutely fine. Maybe that is, your close family, or maybe it is, something bigger that's going on in the world at the moment, and you're sending out that feeling and that energy to that. Again, there's no wrong or right. This is really a simple exercise for you to use every single day if you want to, or in moments that you feel you need it more. So I hope that's helpful. I hope you enjoy. I really hope you use it, because it's been so powerful for me. I mean, like I said, I've been using it for the last approximately 3 years, and I will continue to use it. There's so much more science behind heart math. Obviously, this is just a very holistic approach to it. If I could get Kat here to chat with you guys, then she would tell you so much about the science and how it's backed by so many different, trials, etc. So go and do some research on it as well, because it's super interesting. But for now, I hope you're going into your Sunday feeling very balanced and connected. And I hope you'll use this in the week coming and the months coming to really help you bring yourself back to this feeling. Just keep yourself very intentionally balanced and look after yourself as well. So that's it for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in to Wellness with Sophie. I will see you next time. Bye for now.